The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and everybody knows the guy next to me, the monstrous Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against
everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Draymond Green at the 4. On defense, the Bulls, they are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And I think, Kevin, it really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Here's Green. Shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State.
Now here's Favors. Williams with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. Williams leading the charge. And that one hits back iron. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And so just over a minute and a half played. Allen drives in. Clock at 6. Here's Beverly. Green with the block. They retain possession. Allen. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, he got whacked. There shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys. And Green, a combo forward, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
And Green certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy, they've really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
Took him no time at all on that one. Kobe's got 5 points so far.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Bogut with a screen on Williams. Over in the corner, Allen. Outside Leonard. Here's Favors, and he banks into it. Favors got his first bucket of the night.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Favors against Garnett. Puts up a 3. And Kobe the bucket with the assist from Kevin Garnett. And it's 8 points for Kobe Bryant.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Favors. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from Garnett. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Jacks up a 3. Kobe, no luck.
Well contested shot, and he did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Now, a lot of people thought, Steve, that Chicago had a chance last year to do much when Derrick Rose went down, but they stuck with it and ended up in the playoffs nonetheless.
And they didn't just make it.
Unfortunately for the Bulls, home court advantage really didn't do much for them as they dropped their first 2 games at home and were bounced in the first round. Another example of why home court advantage is desired, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee anything in the playoffs. Matchups drive results.
Here's Leonard. after the made shot from Mo Williams. Leonard, no luck. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Garnett. And nothing but air on that one.
Well, the Bulls ran into a solid Wizards team and lost in the first round of the playoffs. It looked to me like he might have been worn down. I think a healthy Bulls team with a little more depth is definitely a threat to go deeper this season.
Ginobili right side. Shoots. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Favors has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Obviously has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers. And no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jintz is checked in. Aminu comes in for Derek Favors. Exum, he's checked in for Tony Allen. And it's Nash in for Patrick Beverly. 1:42 left to play in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Lynn. Drains the three-pointer. Lynn's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about that for a response?
We'll say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Exum with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. It's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. Back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Allen for 3, and that one's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Bulls trail by 4. Nash outside. They need this. Aminu, the pass to Ajinça. Good! Ajinça's got his first bucket of the night.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Cleveland's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Wasted no time on that one. Here's Nash. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fader on the way. Leonard dishes to Ajinça. Exum kicks to Aminu. Now, here's Exum. Left side, Leonard. Second chance shot. Ray Allen pulls it in.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Friday, November 1st, the Indiana Pacers go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Big-time hoops coming your way.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Bulls trail by 4. On the court for Cleveland. Jeremy Lin is out there with Heinrich. Then it's Allen. And there's Bryant. And it's Green in at the center position. Now, here's Exum. His three-pointers off the mark. Back to Favors. And here's Exum. Pass to Favors. Second shot opportunity. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Favors got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Chicago. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
Well, Derek Favors still developing offensively. I think he's trying to refine his post game and his shooting touch, but the potential is still there.
Bryant's gone 3 of 4, shooting 75% from deep here. Nash kicks to Exum. Dishes it to Favors. To the wing on the left. Nash outside. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Exum with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against New York.
Look at the big man there. He knows how to go up and get that rebound.
Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Nash. The dish to Exum. Beyond the arc. Here's Favors. Can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Well, these are a pair of conference rivals that are going to be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. This is just the first of 4 games they'll see each other.
Aminu with the bucket. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, Patrick Beverly could make the case for being the league's most disruptive defender at point guard. He said, quote, "I know some people might not like my defense, but I don't really care. I'm physical, I'm tough, and I'm setting the tone. I don't look at the numbers. I just go out there and I guard everyone exactly the same. And that's aggressively, Kevin. Exactly what they're looking for."
He gets after it. Nothing easy. Thanks, Doris. Starting out this series, Clark, they're just, getting a feel for each other. Feeling out this year's roster.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the early season, you do a little scouting. This is where you get your bearings and kind of figure out what you need to do to beat those guys. I love these rivalries.
And here's Nash, following the three from Ray Allen. And now, in transition, is Heinrich. Here we go. It's a big high bounce and goes in. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
Favors with a screen on Lin. And it's Exum. That time on the assist by Nash. Exum's got his first 2 points.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Cleveland.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jins is checked in, and Tony Allen subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Beverly. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nash outside. Favors passes to Nash. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Bulls have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Well, tough season for Steve Nash last year. Injuries limiting him to only a few games, and now in his 40s, it's looking like this might be his last go-around.
Chicago making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Now here's Nash. Shot clock at 5. Kicks to Ajinça. For Steve Nash, the last couple seasons, issues with his hip, hamstring, fractured leg, and then nerve damage. It's been tough sledding.
Yeah, it really has been the product of a long Hall of Fame career, and the body inevitably starts to wear down. It's tough, but I understand his motivation to finish his career on his terms, especially after all the work he's put in to get him back on the court. But sometimes the storybook ending you desire just doesn't come to be.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wilcox comes in for Manu Ginobili, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Mo Williams.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding, so important in a tight game. He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Now here's Lin. He had 25 points last game. That's good. Lin's got 4 this quarter. Now Beverly. 1:19 left now here in the second. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 5. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Goes up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Lin dishes to Wilcox. Misses the 3.
And again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Now here's Allen. He has 6. Garnett grabs the board.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Unloads from 13, and he gets the bucket. 27 seconds left here in the second. Nash kicks to Beverly. Leonard against Lin. Allen outside. The feed to Nash. 6 to shoot. Connects on the 9-footer. Nash has got his second bucket tonight.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one.
Know about how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Basketball. Cavaliers lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, what's your analysis of that first half of basketball, and how do you want to adjust during the second half?
Well, I think we stayed patient. We started doing a better job defensively, and then we got the ball moving a little bit. We got to move their defense around and get their size out of the lane and then look to attack. But I like to see us run and get some easy baskets.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Some really terrific numbers for Lin. 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
We got Kawhi Leonard. Tony Allen is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Bogut, and it's Favors in at the 4-man position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. It's Ginobili on the wing. Defended by Beverly.
Manu Ginobili has always been one of my favorite guys to watch, and an elite shooting guard on the court. I mean, the issue with him has been health. You know, last season he missed about a month with a tweaked hamstring, right as the Spurs went on their rodeo road trip.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau worked with Clippers coach Doc Rivers in Boston for many years, and they remain close friends, often sharing notes. Rivers said of Thibodeau, "He's the best mind I've ever been around. People keep expecting them to fall, but he holds them together. It's his system, but it's more just his way. He simply doesn't relent, Kevin."
He makes his players believe, Doris, that's something they both share in common. Thank you. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And Ginobili, guys, clearly focused on trying to stay healthy. The last couple of off seasons, Steve, he's bowed out of international play.
Well, it's smart. I mean, he's got so much mileage on his body, and it's more important for him to spend his summers just working on his body, staying healthy, strengthening those areas that he needs. And it's always tricky, though, to say no to your home country when they ask you to play on the national team.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Passes it to Beverly. Back to Leonard. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now Cleveland moving it up. Bryant, that's for two. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Kobe's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Feeds it to Leonard. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Kobe. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Fires from 14. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded by Williams. Williams with the steal. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. And Leonard with the block. Allen inside. He's guarded by Williams. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. For Chicago, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general. Guys, they shot 73% as a team a year ago.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Chicago. Exum comes in for Patrick Beverly. Cleveland also making some changes. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Garnett. Allen comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Heinrich in for Mo Williams. Now here's Favors. He's got 7. Aminu with it. He dishes it to Bogut. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked. Allen outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Allen's got 9.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Now here's Exum. He kicks to Favors. Count the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Beautiful dish down low.
Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
They need to make some adjustments. because he's absolutely scorching.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore. So it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
So for the Bulls, Jins is checked in, and it's Nash in for Tony Allen. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Cleveland. Bulls trail by 9. And Steve, you mentioned the new luxury tax, and Clark and I talk about it all the time. It's an incremental system. Clark, you know, it starts at 150% and above the 50. $15 million over the cap. The tax is 325%.
And Kevin, that's before you get into the repeater penalties. If a team pays the luxury tax 4 out of 5 seasons in a row, you tack on another 100%. Those numbers could even affect big markets. They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Favors, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Favors has got 5 points now this quarter. Heinrich up top. He has 7. Wasted no time on that one. Heinrich's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland. The Bulls have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. 10th in fewest turnovers per game. 11th in rebounding. And they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage as well.
I think the most impressive aspect of their team last year, Clark, was the few turnovers that they committed. In the top 10 in the league in terms of fewest turnovers per game. And that boded well for them. Anytime they took care of the basketball, they were extremely difficult to beat. And that became a big part of their identity.
And the first one drops.
What a game for Favors. He has 12 points, and what a great game he's having on the boards, too.
Well, whatever he's done, make no mistake, the rebounding has been job number 1 for him. He's worked harder on the glass than anybody else in this game.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Bulls.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Nice shot by Lin.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
It's Nash with the drive. And the shot is good. Nash has got 7. Cleveland leading by 11. Here's McRoberts. Rebounded by Ajinça. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Nash outside. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And, of course, last year's superb free throw shooting above 90%.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Beverly missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Offensive rebound. Green nails the baby hook. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these 2 teams today.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cleveland ahead, up by 12. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
Coming up next Tuesday, November 4th, the Milwaukee Bucks go on the road to battle the Indiana Pacers, a contest in the Central Division. Hoops action.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
The Cavaliers leading by 12, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Josh McRoberts out there with Allen, and it's Green, then it's Jeremy Lin, and it's Bryant in at the two-guard spot, and Green gets it to go.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Here's Bogut. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long four-game road stand.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for Portland.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And kicks to Ajinça. Allen against Kobe. Bogut the pass to Allen. It's stolen by Allen. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Lin's shot is off. Bulls trail by 14. It's Allen on the wing. He feeds it to Beverly. Again, and it's laid in by Bogut.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Here's Lin, and the three ball is good, and the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been palms away ever since.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
A different look now for Cleveland. Garnett comes in for Green, and Wilcox is subbed in for Allen. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Now here's Leonard.
Cleveland foul call. Kobe Bryant. That's his second personal.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
Lets the three fly. Lin's shot is off. We talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
A nice shot by Lin.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Now here's Beverly. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he gets it to go. 9 points for Kawhi Leonard. The Cavaliers leading by 14. For three, Kobe. And that's collected by Bogut. Bogut's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Beverly dishes to Allen. The three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Bryant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Soft touch off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Outside, Lynn. Back to Bryant. It's tipped. Stolen by Allen. Here's Leonard. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Derek Favors checked in for Chicago. Then for the Cavaliers, Green, he's checked in for Garnett. Ginobili comes in for Wilcox. And Mo Williams subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The pass to Williams. From past the arc. Chicago grabs a miss. Hogut's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Nobody near Allen. And the lead is down inside single digits. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Here's Bryant. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. 17 points for Kobe Bryant.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Favors. Beverly dishes to Favors. Ginobili outside. Beyond the arc. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
Leonard, no luck.
Boy, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
And stolen by Favors. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of a steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. And so only one team answered the bell tonight. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Bulls.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And Leonard gets it to go.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Kobe kicks to Ginobili. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ginobili can't get that one to fall.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good to play a game like they have here.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kobe, tell us about the mindset of this team tonight and what you hope to accomplish.
Just come out and play well. Just play with a lot of energy.